My name is Dianna Walsh. Most people here know me as Dee, and I am an elementary music teacher here in town. So I have to be at work every day from 8:30 to 3:30, but I stay an extra hour to tutor fourth grade afterwards for math. So I'm at work from 8:30 to 4:30 every day. And this year was a little different with COVID, but usually I have 30-minute class increments with any class like throughout the day. So it'd be like fifth grade, 30 minutes, fourth grade, 30 minutes, third grade, 30 minutes, quick little break, second grade, first grade, lunch, kinder, first grade, go take another break, and then teach math after school. I started CrossFit in the fall of 2017, took some time off to go to grad school, came back and joined Upstate in November of 2019. So wasn't too long here until everything kind of changed, but it's been a good journey ever since. So I first heard about Upstate through my good friend Sierra. She's in the Army National Guard, and just word of mouth, I was looking for a new CrossFit gym. The CrossFit gym I was at previously just wasn't working with my schedule. Classes were getting a little too full and not as many classes offered. So she just was like, hey, this is a place, like they're, everyday heroes. Like, you're a teacher, you should do this. Like, you should go and try them out. And haven't looked back.
That's awesome.
It was so friendly. The community, it was like couldn't even describe it. It was like I already knew everyone without having to know anyone at the same time. You could come in and I didn't feel like I was going to be judged for if I did it or didn't know how to do something. So, and I could ask a question and get really clear results and explanations for what I needed. It's awesome. And my kids are like, did you pack your gym bag? Do you have your water? Are you going to go? You have to go get dressed now. We're going to leave. Are you going to go to the gym? They hold me accountable for it. It's pretty awesome. I tell them too, like, make sure I go to the gym after this.
That's awesome. I do the same thing sometimes.
This place has been a really safe place for me to try, be successful, but also to fail as well, but accept the failure as growth. Like, I felt prior to anywhere else, like if I didn't succeed at it, like exercise-wise, it was just kind of like, well, you're never gonna get there. But here, I have not ever felt that. The failure has been, okay, that's your limit for now. What do we have to do to push you to continue on? Like, to get to the place that you want to be. Failure isn't the stopping point. It's like the refreshment. Like, it's like to help you like reanalyze. So I think kind of realizing that and finding that here in the gym over the last year and a half and applying that to work, especially with how crazy this past year was, is every little obstacle that happened, even though it felt like a failure, it was more of like a reflection. Like, I could use that time to reflect on, okay, this is why it happened, this is what's happening, how can I get better from here? I know if I'm having a bad day, this is a safe place, super safe place. It could be just fatigue from work, anger with friends, relationships, family, a lot going on personally, but it's like I feel like I can come through this door and the only thing I have to focus for that hour is the workout and what strengths and weaknesses are gonna appear and get worked on for that next hour. It's a safe spot. It's really comforting. Like, there's no judgment. It's great. Like, whatever issues are kind of like weighing down on my shoulders at that time, they can just pause for at least 60 minutes. And so that I can focus on myself and like grow that way. Here, have those same everyday struggles, like based off of your career that you've chosen. So you will find either someone who can relate to what you're going through, or that can be a good ear for the moment during the day, just to kind of listen to whatever those struggles and issues that you're going through. It's kind of just another community that you didn't know you needed until you walked through the door. The gym is seriously the place where any hardships that I hear from work, I can come and like take that off my sleeve. My job is pretty taxing. The neighborhood I teach in, the kids and climate that I work with, the stories I hear from my kids and some of my staff, like, you would hope children don't go through that. And to kind of like find an outlook to let go of that energy that's like trying to cling from you from their life is here. Like, this is my outlet to just like start fresh, even from everything that I've heard. It can be really depressing. So being able to come here and just focus on myself and grow in a different way and keep myself at the level that I know I need to be for my kids and my staff is 100% just the happiness I need. Kids sometimes they just push buttons too hard, so that's different. But I would say my biggest reason to come was I could just feel there was like this self-loathe of like, why are you letting yourself be this way when you know you can do better? And it was just the push and the reminder that I needed to actually like get up and come. And you know, some days I don't want to come. Some days and some weeks are really hard with work, that it makes it really hard to come 3 to 4 times a week. But when I get back on that schedule, it feels really good. Just makes me feel really good. I know I'm not where I want to be, but at the moment I feel like I'm physically the best I've been in a really long time.
Where do you want to be?
Oh, I want to have like shoulder boulders, like ripped arms ready to go. Like, but we'll get there. It's okay. It doesn't have to be super quick. Progress is happiness for me, at least right now. Some progress is better than nothing.
Yeah.
I like to row.
Row?
I don't know why. I could row for days. Yeah, who knows why? And front squat. I can just, the depth that's there compared to my back squat for whatever reason. That's it. Doing rowing and front squats. Like if I know that's there, I'm like, let's do it. If that's an option, let's go. Running, no thanks. But I still do it. So that's what matters. I like that Nick isn't afraid to tell me that I can do more. That sometimes I'm a little too, what's the word I'm looking for? Not like shy, but he's like, it can be 120. You can put all of that on there. Let's go. Go ahead. You can do it. I know you can do it. And if you don't, it's okay. You did it anyways. That's what matters. I would say that coming to Upstate has affected my life in the sense that no matter how like the scale is or whatnot, or how I'm feeling about my body, like I come here and doing a workout or anything like that has made me just feel 100% more comfortable in my skin, regardless of, oh, I'm a little bit more bloated today, or oh, like I feel a little bit more garbagey. But deep down, like I still have this much more higher self-appreciation for the skin and like the body that I have that can do all of these things that I had no idea I could do until coming here. It's funny because like there's not a lot of people that I talk to outside of the gym here, but the accountability that I have just from the atmosphere and the community that's built here is amazing. I don't know. There's always someone rooting for you, even if it's like just yourself. The minute you come through the door, there's somebody else who's going to push you harder during that workout or make sure you finish under the time cap that you know you set for yourself. It's not just you when you come in here, which is really nice.